Hey, how's everyone today? So this is my review on Rapido's new Dash 8, and we'll just go over some of the details because my first video of it was more or less just an unboxing and a quick go over and a little test run. But we'll take a look at the front pilot area. We got a lot of nice details. We got rubber MU hoses with little painted glad hands on it. We got a nice metal coupler, and we got ditch lights, and we have one thing I really like these I'm trying to get the phone to focus. We have nicely graded or see-through steps, which are flawlessly put on. These are some of the best looking steps that I have on any of my locomotive. Really nice. And these grab rails here are metal as well. These ones here are plastic, so they can flex. And we got lots of separately applied grab irons all along the nose and the top of the nose. We got nice metal wipers, a bell, a nice texture along the roof of the cab. It's really awesome. Our wind deflector, top one is metal. I'm unsure about the side wind deflector. Don't know about that one. And we got some metal grab railings that enter the cab. The trucks are nicely detailed. The phone's not going to pick it up the greatest, but we have our brake cylinders. We have brake cylinder lines. It's probably not picking it up. Now, we don't have roller bearings, which I did expect for a locomotive at this price tag, but I can roll without it having them. And our air reservoirs, we got some separately applied details there. I'll I'll flip the locomotive upside down once we get through this part. And we got one see-through side vent there, and the other side vents are just molded, which is fine. That's common with most locomotives. And we got the filler cap for the fuel tank. We got a fuel meter, fuel gauge. Or let me move it up, push it up just a little bit. We'll go along the side here. There's the other air reservoir. Oh look, I got a big hair. I'll get rid of that. Get that out of the way. Oh, there, I got some better lighting on this truck, I think. Yeah, we can see some of the truck details there. We got the brake cylinders, and we got brake cylinder lines up there. And like I say, the rear venting molded plastic will get around the back of the locomotive. Again, beautifully done steps. They're so nice. I'm very happy with those. And then of course we got a bunch of separately applied grab irons for the back, sand filler hatch, and we got some metal grab railings for the back there, and then the very back ones, those are flexible. And then we got some really nicely detailed MU hoses with the glad hands, and then we got some coupler pieces there. But yeah, so far, nice locomotive. So what I'll do, I will just turn it around. I'm just going to pause the video for a second because I need two hands. Alright, so we'll come around this end of the backside. Again, the steps are my favorite steps so far on any of my model locomotives. Beautifully done. And then of course the truck details, same as the last side. We got the nice brake cylinders and the brake cylinder lines. And then we got our air reservoir tanks with some piping going to it. And then our fuel tank on this side, just as detailed as the other. We got the fuel latches. And we got another air reservoir. And I like this side venting here. That's really nice. That's all see-through side venting. Really, really good looking. And then we'll get around to the front trucks. Again, decently detailed front trucks, but unfortunately without the roller bearings. And then we have the wind deflectors on the top and on the side. We got the metal grab railings going into the cab. The paint's really nicely done on this locomotive. And again, those really nice steps. I love the steps on this locomotive. And we got the classification lights and the number boards, which all function. Again, we got the nice pilot plow with the glad hands, metal couplers, ditch lights. Now we'll take a look at the roof. Again, nice textured roof. Oh, got some hair. And the phone's not really going to pick it up, but the lettering is nice and crisp. And we got two little see-through vents right there. I'm not sure what those are for. The horn is, typical of most horns on a locomotive. That exhaust vent is also see-through. And my only pet peeve with this locomotive is the molded top vent. It at this price point, I feel like it should have had metal etched pieces like some of my other locomotives. I mean, even I don't have it out right now, but I have an older Atlas Dash 8, not this style, but a normal style Dash 8 without the wide cab and everything and the fat body, and it had metal etched top grill. This one does not, so that's my only pet peeve, is that right there, but I will make it look better with a little bit of detail painting. All right, now let me get it on it safely on its side, so I'll put it on the carpet here. But hopefully my phone can pick it up, but it's got a lot of nice, well-detailed cabling on the underneath. They did a really good job on this. There's a lot of cabling, and I apologize if I can't pick it up properly. And they did do an attempt at more realistic traction motors. That looks pretty good, not too bad at all. And we do got a little more cabling on the trucks that we can see. And there's cabling running. Like I say, the cabling's awesome. It runs along underneath the fuel tank, if you can just see. Lots of cabling. They really nailed the cabling. It is nice. Here, I'll flip it over to the other side. Gently put it on the carpet. The carpet's not gonna hurt it. We'll take a look at the cabling on this side as soon as I focus in. All right, there we go. There we can see the cabling on this side of the underneath. Lots of cabling. I love it. I love detail. Goes right underneath the fuel tank and along. Keeps going. Yeah, it's absolutely nice. So overall, I am very happy with this locomotive. And my only pet peeve is the top rear vent. It's very lackluster. I'm not sure if Rapido's going to get any backlash for that or not. As much as it bugs me, I can deal with it because I'll just put some detail paint on it, put some black paint, and it'll look a lot better that way. But yeah, definitely went over a few things with this locomotive. I have not taken the shell off yet. I don't think I will unless it needs any maintenance. But that won't be till down the road quite a bit. And I forgot to mention there's a lot of interior detail as well, but my phone is not really gonna pick that up, unfortunately. So I cannot get a good shot of that. But this locomotive's road name is the Quebec and Labrador locomotive. And I think the paint scheme is really cool. It's a nice bright orange, and it flows in with the yellow and the gray. So I think that is pretty neat. And I don't know why my phone's having such a hard time focusing. But I will end this video, and I'll have another of it running, pulling some pulling some box cars, and it'll be pretty cool. But I hope you all enjoyed this little review of this locomotive. And everyone take care. Have a great one, and I'll have another video going soon.